Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Hope from Hope's Crafts. Welcome to the new people and welcome to the old people. I saw this on Dash of Dave channel, and he covered envelopes with napkin. And I was kind of blown away because you've all covered envelopes before. There's many different ways to cover envelopes. But this was so cool because it was a window envelope and you could just take your water pen and pull away the napkin from the window. That's genius. I've covered envelopes, of course, other ways. By collaging around the window, by painting around the window and everything. But this was so cool because you can get right up against the window with the water pen and it comes right off. So I'm gonna show you how I did that, but the other thing was you can cover regular plain envelopes without the window too. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but this was just a genius for me. I tried running envelopes through my printer, and I actually have two printers. One's a wide format printer, and I tried, sometimes with the wide format printer, you can feed your envelope in, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Maybe it worked once, then after that it didn't work. So I've been looking for ways to cover envelopes kind of easier. And so this way struck me as being the best way. And the other thing he did was he took an envelope and he took it apart, just not cut it open. He took it apart this way. And he glued it back together again after he was done covering it, which was another thing I thought was genius. I didn't get real fussy about opening my envelopes or anything. I just cut it there and get you and re-glue it. So I opened it up. This probably takes the longest, the gluing part. Put your glue on. Some people might glue it, put the glue on part way and put the napkin on part way and that kind of thing. But I didn't. I just put the glue all the way over the outside of the envelope, around the windows, not over the windows, just around the windows. So it's a good thing you don't see me face front because I don't look too good right now. I just came in and started crafting in my PJs and everything because the morning is the best time for me to craft because I have a dog and she starts to fuss in the afternoon like a little kid. She just fusses. She just is fussy. She wants to go out. She wants to eat. She wants to, she's needy in the afternoon more than the morning. So I do most of my crafting in the morning, and I don't, sometimes don't even get dressed or anything. I just come right and sit right down on my craft table, because till I get dressed and all that stuff and do everything, I never get any crafting done because she starts to get fussy. So I just sat right down, and I thought, when I saw this on Dash of Dave, and I thought, I'm gonna try it. And it's really a genius idea on his part. I don't know where he saw it, or if he just, you know, thought of it or whatever. But I'm going to use a napkin. I already took this napkin apart. The layers, the plies. And this one had 3 layers, but this isn't a very big one, though. I want to cover the whole envelope, so maybe I won't do this one. This one bigger? Because I've already taken this apart. This one's bigger. So I just lay it down. I'm not real fussy about getting perfectly flat. There's some wrinkles in it. I'm not fussy about that. I just do it. Just put it down. I think the quicker the better. Just put it down. You know what I mean? Just put it down. And then I flip the envelope over. Knock my table a little bit. And I cut a little bit off so I don't have so much to glue over. You've all done this before, you know? We've all done this before. Just cutting off the excess. This is another thing I'm not real fussy about. I just cut off the excess. I wasn't real prepared for this video. I just turned on the camera. So, see how it goes here. Put some glue stick on the edges so I can fold the napkin over. And I'm using the Oohoo glue. I ordered some Scotch glue, permanent glue stick. I've used it before, but it was still the Create kind, and it's kind of a little pricey, but they say you get what you pay for. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it, and maybe I won't use it much. I use these little Oohoo sticks, and it seems like I go through them like crazy. So we'll see how it goes with the new glue stick I ordered. So I don't know if I'm gonna a shot or not. Get this part done. Because the genius part really is taking the napkin off the window. It's, to me, ideal. So this happens to have 2 windows. So before I glue it together, I'm gonna try to take the napkin off the window. Hopefully I'm in shot. You can see a little bit, the window through the napkin, you know what I mean. If you can't see, you can feel it. Not sure where the end of that one is. So it's pretty easy to pull that napkin away from that envelope. And I'm not worried about the tatty edge. Is fine. I'm not worried about that. That's just adds to it, I think. Look how easy that is to pull away. To be honest with you, I don't know how you get that straight. Because, you know, you're ripping away, so you can't get it straight. But if you want it straight, you can get it straight if you want to try it. So that's cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. And then I just glued it back together, which was the other cool thing. I just glued it back together. I used my wet glue, just like I would an envelope. Just be careful you don't glue your envelope shut. I just put the glue on the edge. This corner down here is kind of funky, so I don't know what I did there, but it doesn't really matter, because, yeah, it doesn't matter. The only other thing I found that if you want it to be an envelope and you want the inside decorated, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the inside of the flap. because I used all that napkin. If you not have a napkin that's the same, you could do that. Put it down there. But I think I'm just going to put a plain piece of paper in there. And, you know, in the green or whatever color I wanted to emphasize. Or the dark red or pink, whatever. And, yeah, just to use it that way. But this is a large envelope. So, again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It would make an excellent little booklet. You know, put the something in it pretty. Anyway, so I think I wanted to cover one of these little envelopes I have, these little ones. I have a small piece of napkin. This piece was the one I was thinking of. Of course, there's no window in it, but you can still, I think that's big enough. You can still open this up. This is a vintage envelope, so it should come apart fairly easy. Okay. Open my envelope. But if you don't want the plain white envelope, you could use a piece of napkin. No, that's not big enough. That's not big enough. I thought it would be. There's a piece of this same one. There, I can use that on that. This one, maybe. This is harder. Oh yeah, this one will work. Because one thing, you could see the envelope right through the, and since the envelope isn't perfectly white, it kind of blends with the napkin, doesn't it? I don't need my water pen because there's no window on this envelope. I suppose you could make your own window, but on this small of an envelope, I won't make a window, but just put your glue on just like you would the other kind, but tore it there a little bit, but it's not a big deal. I kind of make sure my seams, my folds, I guess, are together because not together, well glued, I guess. Because when you fold them, you don't want your napkin to come away from the... I'm gonna put it this way so that my... No, I'm just gonna do it this way. This has a right side and upside and downside, but I'm not worried about that right now. cool. You can see the envelope right through the window, right through the napkin. I'm going to cut away the excess. Sorry for I'm a newbie at this. I probably am out of camera shot for some of it. I watched Sean's video, Give a Scrap video on, she covered buttons. That was awesome. So there, I'm gonna glue it back together. This goes over there a little bit, a tiny bit it overlaps. I'm gonna put a lot of glue on it because I want to glue my window shut, or my envelope shut. Okay, cool. There's another one. Awesome. Covered envelope with napkin. There's a piece of that same envelope. So I'm gonna use it to cover the inside of this flap. Just gonna cut this grater. Doesn't reach all the way across, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it a little bit where it goes. Put it on there. Cut just a little bit more off. I don't have to battle too much with it down in the envelope, but spot that needs some glue. And a piece of napkin if you're so inclined. That's cool. Covers the inside of the envelope. Forgot about the window there, didn't I? Okay. So that's my video for today. I hope it wasn't too out of camera shot for it. And have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.